Hey, hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron, and welcome back to the Gamertron show. This is my friend, GraugZilla. Say hi, GraugZilla. He's very chatty. Anyways, welcome back to some Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor gameplay, where we're going Uruk hunting and Grog stomping. I really wanted to show off some gameplay of Talion riding a Grog, since I've mentioned it a few times before. And honestly, riding a Grog is pretty badass. It's pretty empowering, and it gives you a real sense that you are, in fact, controlling this giant beast. For those of you who don't know, a Grog is basically a giant troll that resides within Mordor. Anyways, I don't just want to show you off this giant ugly bastard, I want to show off some smaller ugly bastards. We're hunting more Uruks, and today we're hunting Kuga Bonecrusher and his bodyguards. This war chief I've had no encounters with. I'm really just going after him because, well, that's some pretty awesome bone armor he's wearing right there. Also, this description. Slowly peeling the flesh off the back of a weaker Uruk, inch by inch. This guy is obviously sadistic, and obviously killed quite a few Uruks and humans alike to get to where he is. So let's look up at some of his stats. He can be damaged by range attacks and combat finishers, so we can kill him from afar or up close. I prefer up close. He has a hate of burns, Vault Breaker, so I can't jump over him. Skirmisher, he'll attempt to get away from combat and just throw spears at me. He's got Poison Spears and Poison Cloud. So he's got poison damage, but luckily I have an epic rune that negates poison damage, so I'll be good there. Let's look at his bodyguards. Asgrom the Breaker. This guy just looks mean. Enjoys murdering, enjoys power, enjoys that they go hand in hand. Oh, I'm going to enjoy killing this guy. And finally, his last bodyguard, Uga Stormbringer. Now, this guy looks fucking badass. That helmet, his body paint, his armor, the blue scheme. Uga Stormbringer looks fucking badass. I cannot deny enough how badass this orc looks. I can't wait to fight this guy. Also, let's take a look at his details. He has a fear of Caragors, so if there's any Caragors around, that'll help. He can be damaged by combat finishers, has a hate of his rival, Nazdug Ghoul Hunter. I like that some Uruks have hate of other Uruks. Hate of Master Suffering. Oh boy, that means he's going to be a bit of a tougher bodyguard. So Kuga's got some pretty awesome bodyguards. Wait, what's this?
You will get down from that monster and face me!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Uga Stormbringer has found us! And before we even went after his boss, but unfortunately, he came after us while we have GraugZilla. So let's just let GraugZilla have a little snack there. Let GraugZilla eat up these annoying little Uruks. That's so epic. Now, let's see if... Oh no! I was hit off GraugZilla! What will I do? Oh, I know. I'll just get back on him. Alright, GraugZilla. Now let's see how strong Uga Stormbringer is. How badass is this Uruk captain? Let's find out. Uga Stormbringer versus Grog? Grog wins! Oh, that's so badass. So, that awesome, badass-looking Uruk captain just got his head bit off by a Grog. Yet another reason why I simply adore Shadow of Mordor. This is a fantastic game, and I'm having the same experience with Shadow of Mordor I did with DMC Devil May Cry, where I really wasn't interested in the game at all at first, but now that I've played it, I love it. Okay, GraugZilla, you've been some great help, my friend. Don't cry, okay? We will meet again soon. I love you, GraugZilla. Thank you for all your help. Oh, his head even moves as you move. Yeah, Grogs are awesome when you get to ride them.
Kill the herd, and the bull will charge.
Now, we are starting the mission. Kill 20 Uruks in 2 minutes. Every time you want to encounter a war chief, the only way to get a war chief to bring him out is to do a little special objective. Whether it's kill 20 Uruks in 2 minutes, stealth kill 5 Uruks without being detected, set 5 Uruks on fire, that sort of thing. They're very specific objectives. But I want to kill 20 Uruks, so I need these guys to, like, set off the alarm in some way. So let's brutalize this guy. I love the freaking brutalize skills because, well, they're freaking brutal. Oh, they're running away. Oh well, failed. And got the campfire. So I hope you guys are enjoying. I know for a fact some of you have left me some very helpful comments or even sent me messages to tell me how much you enjoyed this Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor gameplay. So I thought I'd just upload a couple more videos of Shadow of Mordor, seeing as how you guys are enjoying it, and just for me to recommend the game some more, because I really, really do enjoy this game. Sure, like any game, it has a few faults here and there, and that's really with the platforming. As awesome as it is that you can literally climb everything, Talion sometimes has a habit of not climbing up something when you want him to, or getting stuck on something. That can be really, really irritating when you're trying to run away for your life from a bunch of Uruks, or if you're trying to be stealthy. It can ruin your perfect escape or your perfect stealth run when Talion just gets stuck while platforming, or decides, hey, I'm not going to run up this right now, or hey, I'm not going to get down from this right now. That can be really irritating, but look at everything else the game has to offer. The game, again, has platforming, versatility. It has hundreds of ways to kill Uruks. A while ago, I said that this game makes killing things fresh again, and it has. As much as I enjoy killing enemies, I'm never going to get tired of killing enemies over and over again, whether it be shooting or stabbing them. Shadow of Mordor really invigorates and revitalizes just the whole video gamey aspect of just killing hordes of enemies. It's fresh. The game feels fresh. It feels like something we kind of needed in 2014. We needed a game like this. We needed a single-player, open-world game that was about, well, killing enemies, and had something that made enemies, well, unique and memorable, that being the Nemesis system. And I freaking love the Nemesis system, and for any of you guys who have watched the video, you will watch my previous videos and this video on Shadow of Mordor, you know how freaking astonishing the Nemesis system is, and I really do believe that this game is a must-own. It is a must-own for the Nemesis system alone, because everybody's going to create their own Nemesis and battle their own Uruks. Ah, Kruga Bone Crusher is here. Looking pretty badass. Oh, I love how he, like, senses me. He senses that I'm around and pulls out a spear. That looks pretty badass. That was just pretty badass overall. Another thing, I love games, Shadow of Mordor included, where it makes the simple act of walking around, stabbing Uruks, it makes it all badass. Now, I'm off to kill the War Chief until...
Maybe this time I'll tie you down to stop you running.
So Mr. Blackheart right there didn't last too long. Chop off another Uruk's head. Chopping off Uruk's heads never gets old. And again, something else I love about this game, random occurrences like that. I just randomly ran into that Uruk captain. I didn't expect him to show up or even be around, and I just met another unique orc personality. This game is awesome in how it makes these Uruks, these monstrous humanoid creatures, well, seem human. They have personalities, they have backstories, they have lives, they have different skills in combat, they have, well, different voices. They got a huge amount of voice actors to voice the many Uruks in this game. Ugh. Glorious Uruk slaughter right here. Hope you guys enjoy. I never get tired of video game combat, and I watch as many videos as I play as many games just about video game combat and killing enemies. Anyways, enough wasting your time. Let's get straight to it. Let's go after this War Chief.
Walker! Very impressive, but without finesse. Me, I could keep a man alive for weeks before he dies. Lesson already? You feel our blades? Yo! Don't you dare run away from me! I'll chase you all over Mordor! Clear off! You're useless! bodyguard by do your worst. It'll pale next to what I've done.
And yet another epic battle from Shadow of Mordor. Every confrontation, whether it be Captain or War Chief, is just epic. As you can see, he dropped another epic rune. But it's so annoying that I never have space for runes anymore. I always have to sell one because... Oh, I'm just gonna mark this guy for fun. I'll go after him later. But I love how... I've killed so many Uruk captains and war chiefs. I'm full on runes, and I always have to try and look for something I have to sell. And it can be difficult sometimes, because I never know when a certain rune might come in handy. I never know. But I have to pick and choose one I want to sell, so I'm just going to sell my low-level runes and try and make space for this rune. Because you always have to make space for an epic rune. You always have to make space for epic runes because they have such unique and useful and powerful abilities that you just can't ignore an epic rune. Always recommend picking that up. So, that was a ton of fun. You guys got to meet GraugZilla, Kuga Bonecrusher, and his bodyguards. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and I'll see you guys